This is a beer I brewed yesterday.
Brewing beer is as much tradition as it is science.
Perfect.
Especially in Washington on Father's Day.
Happy stuff.
Even if you're not a father.
I don't have any kids, so I was always there on Father's Day, guilt-free, except for maybe not hanging out with my own dad.
The Washington Brewers Fest has run every Father's Day weekend for 25 years. The festival brought in upwards of 20,000 beer lovers over the course of the three-day weekend and exposed people from across the country to Washington beer. It was shuttered for 2 years during the pandemic. The fest came back last year, but organizers had burned through their reserves, making this year's festival unviable.
The grain will drop in here. That's the barley.
Diamond Knot Brewing's Todd Owsley says it's the breweries, especially the newer, smaller ones, that will suffer the most, trying to stand out in a state that now has about 450 of them.
So those opportunities where you can get in front of a lot of people at once and have them try your product certainly do have long-term successes for those individual brands.
Steam coming out.
Anna Cordes Brewing's Alan Rhodes is also president of the Washington Beer Commission, which runs 8 festivals across the state, including the one on Father's Day. He says some of those will likely be canceled as well as they figure out how to move forward together.
I don't think Microsoft really cares a whole lot about what Dell is doing, day to day, but we care about what all the brewers are doing in Washington, and we're there to help each other out, and the festival was a connection for that.
While there will be no Father's Day Beer Festival for the first time in a quarter century, brewers are seeing the mug as half full.
We have every intention of bringing it back in 2024. It's just it wasn't in the cards this year, unfortunately.
Alan Rhodes of the Beer Commission says if and when the Father's Day Festival does return, it's still very unclear what it might look like. Meantime, he also says the annual Winter Beer Festival held at Seattle's Magnuson Park will likely be canceled this year as well. Live in Mount Lake Terrace, Eric Wilkinson, King 5 News.